Right. I think my little gadget should be able to work now. Here goes. Nothing's happening so far. Give it time, Tom. Give it time. If I'm right, I should pick up those radio waves from the sonic sound signal in the Skyfall capsule. Oh, I think I'm getting something. What was that? That was a message. Doctor? Doctor, you all right? That sound. I've heard it somewhere before. When? That's just it, I can't remember. What do you mean, can't remember? Well, don't you see? The answers are back here in the back of my mind, but I can't reach them. They're too far. Come on. Well, where are we going now? Back to the research station. They must have equipment there. Come on. What on earth was that? So you heard it too? The noise, undoubtedly. I wonder. That could have come from the capsule. Hello, Control to Skyfall 3. Do you read me? Yes? Yes, all right. I'll tell him. Thank you. Goodbye. Sir, it's just been confirmed. It's not come from the capsule. Then where could it have come from? Excuse me, sir. You can't just walk in like this. Come back here. Doctor, where have you been? That sound, have you heard it again? No? You will? Is it some kind of a message? Are you the man in charge here? I don't see what that's got to do with you. Are you or aren't you? I am. Good. Just the person I want to talk to you. Now that sound, have you got a recording of it? I've no time to talk to the press. Good, neither do I. Now that sound, have you got a recording of it? Everything here is recorded. Look, Doctor, everyone here's got a great deal to do, and they haven't. Something anybody can do for the time being. Brigadier, who is this? He's one of my associates. You kindly get one of your associates out of here? Come on, Doctor. Now you listen to me. That sound was some kind of a message, and it's going to be repeated. Will you kindly get this man out of here, please? I am trying to save the lives of 2 astronauts. Nonsense, man, you're doing nothing of the sort. There's nothing no one can possibly do. Right, I'll need multi-copies of that recording, unlimited computer time and somewhere to work. Mr. Clark, I shall need your help. How did you know that sound was going to be repeated? By exercising my intelligence? And since you didn't reply, the message would obviously be repeated. Now we've got to break down that code and answer them. Answer who? The man's a fool. How can I possibly tell what the message is from until I know what it says? Let me explain this to you in very simple terms. He is trying to help, you know. Now you might find him quite useful. Might find me useful? I mean, you can help Professor Hooper. He is in charge here. Yes. Yes, of course. Look, my dear fellow, please forgive me for this intrusion, but you must help me decode those messages for you. It could prove of vital importance to the safety of your astronauts. It's worth a try, James. Very well, I guess we could give it a try. Good. See what you mean. I'll see about the computer. No, not now. Let's crack the code, send a reply. That was the reply. Brigadier, I shall need worldwide triangulation immediately. But Doctor, we don't even know where the signals are coming from. Exactly. Hence the reason why we need a radio communication system and a transaction later. Very well, I'll get on to it. But aren't we too late? The message was repeated. Perhaps the reply will be. All we can do now is wait. How's it going? Like you care? You would never understand the fabrics of science. You done? Yes, the signals were broadcast, successfully. They got the messages. Good. I just hope and fear they don't translate them. Don't worry, those idiots won't know what's coming to them. But just suppose they're clever enough to work it out. Just suppose that they're not as stupid as we think they are. What then? And they start knocking on our doors. Dr. Roberts, I admire your curiosity, but you are not paid to ask questions. You're paid to keep your mouth shut and do as you're told. I'm just saying that such questions cannot be ignored. He's got a point, boss. Supposing they manage to trace it back to us. What then? I'm one step ahead of you all the way. I'll show you. Should the whole thing be brought back to us somehow, I had this made. What is it? An M&G grenade. A powerful explosive. Anyone who walks in, boom. They're smithereens. But that's murder. Murder's too common in a job like mine. I prefer it pest control. Boss. The unit group. Do you think they'll come here? Don't know. We better get on the move. Good point. Well, Dr. Roberts, it looks like you'll be joining us on a little detour. What detour? Don't worry, it's only from Section A to Section B. You'll be alright. Paris? Paris? China? China? Deutschland? Deutschland? Algonquin? Algonquin? Africa? Africa? Cambridge? Cambridge? Doctor, sorry to interrupt, but it's about Paris. They've just agreed full cooperation. Thank you, Tom. And finally, Finland. Finland. Well, that about covers a lot. Well, if it's math, we shall know the country. But that's not accurate enough. We must pinpoint the exact location. Or we've got every national radio station standing by with monitors. Wherever that signal's coming from, we'll find it. What do you think you're doing? Getting rid of the unit people. Why? You'll soon find out. Hello, is that station control? I'd like to speak to Professor James Hooper. It's an emergency. Sir? What is it? A telephone call. Well, who is it? He won't say, sir, but he'll only speak to you. Very well, pass it over. Hello, Professor James Hooper, can I help you? Well, I think the question is, can I help you? Who is that speaking? I have no time to discuss that now, unfortunately. But if you want to know where that signal's coming from, I suggest you use your computers to trace this phone call. Who is this? Right, now that's sorted. Let's go. Go where? Where do you think? To our new location. Come on. Mustn't forget to leave that behind. Let's go. No! I will not be an associate of murder. No! This isn't what I signed up for. Oh, yes, it is. I won't go, do you hear me? I won't go. Calm down, Doctor. Now's not the time for fear. That comes later. What? You're sure it can be traced? All right, I'll be down there as soon as I can. Professor Hooper thinks he's picked up a leak. How? He just got a phone call from an unknown source. Told him to use his computers to identify the trace of the phone call. And he managed to link it back to an abandoned warehouse, which I'm about to go and have a look at. Brigadier, be careful. After all, you could be falling into a trap, you know. You're sure? No, of course I'm not sure. That's what's worrying me. I think the Brigadier's putting himself in too much danger. Gotta warn him. Alright, you men. I give the signal. Follow me in. Yes, sir. Brigadier, stop!